kutisha Sifuna, wanajaribu kutisha Kaleba Misi, wanajaribu kutisha Babu Owino.
The ground is shifting again. What looked like a small internal disagreement inside ODM is quickly turning into a full political rebellion, and at the center of it stands James Orengo. His upcoming rally in Kakamega is no longer just a weekend gathering. It is shaping into a declaration of power, and the numbers alone are making rivals uncomfortable.
Sasa mimi ndio nyinyi. Na nyinyi ni kina nani? Basi. Kwa maombi yenu nasimama hapa leo tarehe 15 mwezi wa pili mwaka 2000.
More than 30 MPs have now publicly aligned themselves with the rally lineup. This is not normal political attendance. This is a signal, a message to Statehouse and to party power brokers that a faction once dismissed as noise is now organizing like a government in waiting. The momentum follows the tremor left behind in Kitengela, where Orengo and his allies proved they can summon crowds without the blessing of official party machinery. If this kind of political deep dive excites you, remember to subscribe to the channel, because this is where we unpack the stories others only whisper about.
Wakisema Sifuna atoke, Sifuna aende, na yeye ndiye alikuwa katibu mkuu wa chama cha ODM na ndio representative wetu ya Waluhya, inamaanisha makubaliano ya chama cha ODM na UDA, Muluhya hata kuwa kwa hiyo meza. Sasa mimi kama Muluhya hata kuwa kwa hiyo meza, mimi wangu hii miaka nimeenda terms 3, mama umenipigia kura. Ati mimi niende kupigia tu wenzangu debe tuende mbele. Na nisipate mtu akaa kwa hiyo meza. Kama Sifuna yuko kwa hiyo meza na mimi mwenyewe siko kwa hiyo meza, basi mimi siko kwa hiyo meza.
The Kakamega event is becoming a referendum on control inside ODM. What started as resistance against the removal of Edwin Sifuna is now morphing into a wider ideological struggle. Leaders from Western are now stepping in openly, not cautiously. That matters. Western Kenya has always been a region politicians quote quietly. When leaders there take sides loudly, it means they sense a coming shift and want to be on the winning side early.
Anaitwa Sifuna. His opening phobia anasema mimi ndio Sifuna. Anaanza kama iko kijana. Sisi Waluhya tumepata pia ambaye anaweza amuka na atutoe kwa shida yetu ni Sifuna. Sifuna.
Behind the scenes, this is also a direct challenge to the influence of President William Ruto and the quiet networks linked to Oburu Odinga, not through insults, but through numbers. Kenyan politics respects crowds more than statements. 30 MPs standing on one platform sends a louder message than 100 press conferences.
Minority must have their say, and the majority must have their way. And if you are defeated and you are the minority, God help you. You keep your tails under you, and you don't go out and you start now talking as if you are the king.
Orengo's strategy is surprisingly simple. He is not chasing older power brokers. He is building around younger, energetic figures who command emotional loyalty online and on the ground. Figures like Babu Owino and Kibagendi represent a new political language, loud, direct, and unapologetically confrontational. They thrive in rallies where politics feels less like policy and more like a movement.
Wanajaribu kutisha Sifuna, wanajaribu kutisha Kaleba Misi, wanajaribu kutisha Babu Owino.
This is why the Kitengela rally shook the establishment. It was not just attended, it dominated conversations across the country for days. Clips circulated endlessly, and suddenly the idea of a disciplined party hierarchy looked outdated. Politics was returned to raw mobilization. Whoever controls emotion controls the narrative, and whoever controls the narrative controls the future.
Wakora waliingia kwa stage yetu asubuhi wakavunja mitambo yetu.
Now Kakamega is being prepared as the escalation point. The significance lies in geography. Western Kenya has often played the role of a balancing region, rarely the starting point of a political storm. If a rebellion gains emotional traction there, it stops being a fractional protest and becomes a national question. Are we witnessing a reshaping of ODM from within, or the birth of a parallel political command structure operating inside the same party?
ODM hautoki. Wewe ndio umejenga hiyo ODM. Umeweka nguvu yako yote hapo. Hautoki. Tutachanga pesa yetu. Waluya. What? Tukupe uchukue advocate 500 maloya. Waende kotini. Wasukume ODM. Hautoki.
The MPs joining the rally understand the risk. Aligning publicly means bridges are being burned quietly, yet they are still showing up. That suggests they believe the political center of gravity is moving. Politicians rarely gamble unless they sense protection in numbers. What makes this more dramatic is timing. The country is entering an early season of political positioning even before the official campaigns begin. Every rally now doubles as a loyalty test. Every crowd becomes a poll, and Kakamega may end up being less about speeches and more about counting heads, vehicles and chants.
Sasa wale wengine wanajaribu kuuza chama cha ODM. Wale wachezaji wa kulipa wako Mombasa pale wamekula pesa.
If the turnout matches or surpasses Kitengela, the conversation inside power circles will change overnight. Instead of asking whether Orengo has influence, the question will become how far that influence reaches. From there, negotiations start. Not public negotiations, but the quiet meetings where political futures are rewritten.
Wanajaribu kutisha Kaleba Misi, wanajaribu kutisha Babu Wino, wanajaribu kutisha Orengo, wanajaribu kutisha Sotsi. Wataweza hawawezi?
Chama cha ODM haiwezi kuingia kwa UDA. Kamwe.
For now, all roads lead to Kakamega, not because of a rally, but because of what the rally represents. A faction refusing to stay a faction, a party discovering it may contain two centers of gravity, and a political class watching closely, waiting to see which side feels heavier when the crowd finally gathers.
Abandu bozi mrembe hande, mrembe swa, mrembe te.
Bana befwe mrembe swa.
Nikisema Ruto mnasema welcome. Ruto.
Wanajaribu kutisha Sifuna, wanajaribu kutisha Kaleba Misi, wanajaribu kutisha Babu Wino, wanajaribu kutisha Orengo, wanajaribu kutisha Sotsi. Wataweza hawawezi?
Chama cha